You're going to be seeing a lot of my booty in this video. It looks like I've sat down and got big squash bum bum. You can change yourself into a completely different person using this app, and it is just awful. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I know I have a coffee, but we're spilling some tea. So, I've been thinking about doing this video for a very long time, or something similar to this, but that's very apt because of the thumbnail. Today I am talking to you guys about Facetune. I have many issues. I don't want to get too rambly in this video. I don't want to get too angry. I don't want to get too passionate, but I have a lot to say about Facetune, about editing pictures, about stuff, and yeah, so we're just gonna, we're just gonna do something today and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna show you guys what Facetune does and talk to you about my views on why it's damaging, why we shouldn't be editing our pictures in the way that people are, and I'm just gonna show you what you can do with it so that you're not fooled when you see these pictures on Instagram and you see these people's profiles who look so perfect and so airbrushed, and you're comparing yourself to them and making yourself feel really rubbish when you shouldn't. So I just wanted to kind of bring things back down to earth really, and kind of give a bit of a reality check on Instagram. I'm 25 and I struggle when I look at stuff and I see stuff, so I dread to think what it would be like for someone who's 13, younger, in your teens, on there, just it'd be so tough. It's so tough. If people don't know what Facetune is, it's an app in which you can morph your body into shapes that is unrealistic. That's my view. You can smooth skin, you can get rid of blemishes, you can get rid of texture on the skin, you can morph your body so you can make areas smaller, bigger, wider, thicker, thinner, change hair colour, eye colour. You can change yourself into a completely different person using this app, and it is just awful. So I bought this app a couple of days ago. There is Facetune 2, but you have to pay a subscription to that, and I'm not going to do that. I hope this is the last time I use it, but I did buy it and I bought Facetune 1 and I've had a little bit of a play around. I took some pictures of myself in my swimming costume. It's a thong swimming costume, it's very revealing, it's all butt. You're going to be seeing a lot of my booty in this video, which, let's be real, it's the real reason you're here. It's the clickbait, isn't it? I know. Behave. Yeah, I'm gonna basically edit a few pictures on my phone. I'm gonna put it up here so that you guys can see what I'm doing while I'm doing it, and just, I don't know, just show you what on earth goes on, because it's actually ridiculous. I just believe that it's so damaging doing this stuff. I just feel like it's so damaging for kids and anyone, but mainly teenagers who are going through so many changes with their body anyway. They're looking at these people online, comparing themselves to these people all the time. They're thinking, why do I not look like that? Why don't I look like that Instagram model? Why don't I have completely smooth thighs? Why have I got a dimple there? Why have I got cellulite? And the reality is, everyone has cellulite. Like, it's just a thing. It's normal. It's a natural thing that happens to your body. It's not a bad thing. It's just your body. Stretch marks is another one. I have stretch marks. I first got stretch marks I think when I was 13, and I remember I saw them on my inner thighs and then there were some on my bum, and I was like shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what's happening to my body? I spoke to my mum about it and she was like, I've got them, it's normal, don't worry, like everyone gets them, it's just normal. And the reality is like, my 13-year-old body wasn't ready for a booty, and this booty came, and with that the stretch marks came. It's not a problem, like, it doesn't matter. I just remember really worrying about them when I was younger, and now I don't worry about them. You've got to, wear your stripes with pride. It's just a natural occurrence on your body. It's just your skin making way for your body to grow in the way that it's meant to. It's completely normal. I don't feel like we really spoke about it at school that much. Like, I don't remember talking to my friends all that much about stretch marks and stuff. And if I had Instagram and I saw all these women, we did have airbrushed magazines and everything when I was younger, and that was a big thing. But on Instagram it's way more like in your face every single day, and for a young adult looking at that, thinking, why does my bum not look like that? Why have I got, I don't know, even things down to freckles, cellulite bumps. Why do I not look like that? Why have I got these stretch marks and this woman hasn't? I'm not normal. The reality is that it's more normal to have them than to not. I have always been naturally skinny. I've always been naturally thin and slim, and I've got stretch marks. I go to the gym on a good week 4 times a week, if not like 3 times a week. I go to the gym often, I'm very active, I exercise, I eat well. I've got stretch marks, I've got cellulite. It doesn't mean that you are unhealthy, it doesn't mean that your body's wrong, it doesn't mean that you are doing the wrong things for your body. It's natural to everyone. I just wanted to tell you guys, like, you are normal. People do it on selfies as well, and like, I'm gonna do this on body pics. With skin stuff, like, it's difficult. I used to, a few years ago, my skin was really bad. I had a thing on my lip for a long time, and it's like a weird blood blister thing. Didn't know what it was, took ages to go away, I had to get it frozen off in the end. And I used to edit that out of my pictures because I was so self-conscious about it. I hated it, and I did not like looking at myself with it. Sometimes I'd have really bad breakouts, like my skin was really not great, and I would clear up my skin a bit on apps. Like, I would do that, and I will openly say that I would do that. Breakouts, they're not going to be there forever. It's not like a body feature of yours that you are changing and stuff. But also, I do think it is important, like, I don't do it now because I think it's important to show my skin the way that it is. And for my followers, I think people need to be able to see, like, so what if I've got a blemish around, like, you guys are going to see it, and that's just the way that my body is, that's just what my skin is doing at this moment in time, that's fine. I have smoothed my skin for a few thumbnails if my makeup has physically broken down because it's been so hot with the lights or sweating. That's the time that I might just smooth it out. That's the only time that I think I would do it, because I could have redone all my face makeup and it would have looked the same as if I smoothed it, but at the time, that's what I did. Not like loads, but just enough for it to not look so like broken up on my skin, if that makes sense. I know that people do brighten eyes and then whiten teeth. Everyone's got different opinions on it, I guess. I don't know. It's your choice if you do that to yourself, but it's not you. I think you're going to have to like check in with yourself and like morally see if that's okay for you to do that and if you're comfortable with that. But I brightened my eyes for thumbnails on like Halloween tutorials. That's not really how I look anyway, so I've kind of done that to enhance the whole look. I really don't know how I feel about all that. Well, I know how I feel about it. I think you shouldn't do it, because yeah, you come to a point where you'll take a picture of yourself and you won't like it because you're not used to how you look without an effect. It's like the whole Snapchat filter thing. You put a filter on, you're like, this doesn't look that different, and then you take the filter off and you're like, oh my god, look gross. Like, you think, who is that? And I think that's what happens, and that's the danger of it, because you can't look at your pictures of yourself. You'll hate the way that you look because you're so used to seeing yourself edited, and that's not the way that you actually look. Most people, and like your partners or your best friends or your family, they will see you in a completely different light to what you see yourself, because we only see ourselves in 2D, in front of a mirror or on a picture or video. We don't see ourselves from the angles we don't like, from first thing in the morning when we wake up. I think I look like a troll, but some people might find it endearing, I hope. We don't see ourselves at our most vulnerable or at our happiest, or like our big like beaming smiles and like laughing until we cry. People around us who love us for us see us in that way, and we don't see it. We only see what we choose to see in the mirror or in a picture. So if we're editing ourselves to be this, theoretically speaking, like a figure that we aren't, we're taking away maybe those little quirks and those lovely little personality traits and those elements of ourselves that other people around us love, and we might not love them, but we're taking them away, and actually it makes us who we are. So I know that online you have to, like, everyone does so much for the gram nowadays and wants to make themselves look perfect and find the right angles, and yes, like, I will put a picture up of myself that looks flattering and that looks nice, and I know that if I post a picture with my bum in it, I will get way more likes than if I just post a picture of my face. I know that sex sells, and I know that certain angles, the way that you look, I know that will get a better response than not. I'm not naive to that. I've been doing this for long enough to kind of know like what gets a good response and what doesn't, what clickbait works. You guys clicked on this video probably because I'm in a swimsuit, not in a jumper and jeans. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I do like to keep it real. I do like to burp on my channel and in my outtakes, and I like to keep it real because yes, I will post a nice picture, but it's not unattainable because I haven't smoothed my skin and I haven't smoothed out elements of my body that I might be slightly uncomfortable showing. Like, even taking these pictures for this was hard because I was looking at myself in a way, and I did take some pictures that weren't as flattering, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I don't want to post those, I don't want to do those because the lighting wasn't flattering and I didn't like that, so I found another angle which I felt more comfortable posting online, so those are the ones that I chose. I go through those thought processes as well when I look at pictures of myself. When I went to Barbados, I really struggled at times because I was looking at all these bikini pictures and these swimsuit pictures of these models and stuff, and I was like, why can't I get these angles? Why can't I look like them? It's so hard. It is such hard work to get those angles and to know your angles and stuff. I did struggle as well, looking at stuff thinking, oh god, I don't look like that, I don't look like her, how do I get that angle, why don't I look like this? It's tough. Social media is great and also horrific at times. It's really damaging, but it's also the best thing to happen for my career anyway, so it's really like that, you know? So right, let's get into editing some pictures. The pictures that I have chosen to edit are, I've gone for bum pics because I feel like those are the ones that I can edit and make look more extreme, like my butt cheek. Okay, so we're going to start off with this picture. So I'm going to take this image. I have to admit I have edited this picture. All I have done, I've gone into Snapseed. My butt is so white, so for the purpose of this I thought I would increase the saturation on my bum. So I go into tools, I press selective, I select my bum, just my bum, just there, and then I go to saturation, and all I did was just increase that saturation there. As you can see, it means I got a slightly more tanned booty, and that was that. And then basically, like, I then went into Lightroom, and then I think I put a preset onto it. I don't know what I did. That was it before, that was it after, so that is the picture that I'm going to be editing. Ugh, lovely Facetune. Here is the picture. So what we have, the options we have here is we can whiten teeth, we can smooth out the skin, details, reshape, patch, which is kind of like, say I had a spot on my chin and I wanted to match that to a little bit of my chin that didn't have a spot, I would patch it and I would basically copy a bit of the skin onto that bit of skin so that it would hide it. Does that make sense? You can change red eye, defocus, so you can blur out the background, there's some filters and some frames. What we're going to be focusing on though is smoothing the skin and reshaping. When I had a play around with this the other day, the bricks warp all over the place when I do this, so just be aware. I'll start off by smoothing out the skin. It doesn't look too bad. I'll zoom you in onto my booty. It doesn't look too bad, like, I'm not gonna lie. The stretch marks don't look that bad on this one. So I will go to one where they are a little bit more visible next. But I'm just going to smooth all of that out. Lovely jubbly. We can have to see before and after. Before and after. That's a bit blurred along the bikini line, so I can just erase that bit there to make sure that that doesn't look too obvious that we have blurred it. On to the next one. Smooth again. Smoothy smooth, smoothy smooth. I'm just going to continue to smooth all around. A little freckle on there that we're going to get rid of by smoothing it. And you can go smoother, which we will do on the bum. Before and after. Lovely smooth bum. There we are. Now, my back here. I have a lovely tan line there. So we went out boating and I was an idiot and didn't put suntan lotion on because I was hungover. So I have a cross across my back. The white little patch on my back there in the middle, that's just a loss of pigment I've always had on my back. I don't know what it is. I think that they are on my back. I don't think they're spots. I think that they are a freckle or something. So I'm just going to smooth it though. Smooth it all the way. Smooth, smooth, smooth criminal. Smoothie smoother. So before and after, still there a bit, but I'm going to smooth down the arms. We go just onto normal smooth. For this, down we go. Smoothing. Smooth that hand. Look at those veins. Let's smooth those away. What about the other arm? Smooth all of that. Let's smooth everything before and after. Just keep checking. Lovely and smooth. Oh, let's get in here and smooth all of that. Okay, smooth, smooth. Oh no, I don't like that. Can I undo it? Erase, erase. We've smoothed all that out. So now for the reshaping. This is the fun part. Okay, so patching is more for blemishes. So this is what I'm going to do for the patch. Oh, that's fine. Oh, there we are. Got rid of that. There. Oh, it's over there. I don't know what over there is, but... I guess if you really were really keen, you could sit here for ages and try and like repatch all of this. Oh, this will take me 5 years. Let's just smooth that out. There we are. Smooth it away. Smooth. I am not a genius at this, okay guys, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Anyway, it looks better than it was because it looked like a really patchy, uneven tan there. And now it looks a bit better. So reshaping is the fun part, okay? So with reshaping, what we can do is we can reshape by moving things over that way, or we can refine by really making that booty pop. Or we can resize. So what I do is just like pinch on my booty and look at that. Whoa, that's big butt now. Look at that. I like big butts that can lie. You other brothers getting denied. What I'm going to do is trying to do it legitimately. So I will resize the butt cheek here. Okay, I've made that bigger. I need to do the same on this side. Refining it out a bit. That's before. This is now. This looks really real. Okay, I've completely lost shape of my thong. Maybe it's in refine. Can you get the thong come back a bit? No. No, that does not look real now at all, does it? I seem to have lost my thong. My new big butt has eaten the thong completely. We got the big booty now, so that's all that matters, doesn't it? It looks like I've sat down and got big squash bum bum. just wanted to show you the dangers of it all, what you can do and kind of how damaging it can be, and I just don't want you guys to be fooled by anything. I don't think people do things that extreme, like I was kind of doing it in an extreme way to show you what you can do, but it is scary how real it can look if you don't do it that extreme. Like, I wanted to do it extremely, but I will post a picture. I was having a go the other night and what it looked like when I did it more naturally, but it is just scary what you can do, and it's scary that people would do that to themselves and then they see real pictures of themselves and then they don't look like themselves. They'll look at flaws and just get rid of them, and it makes us who we are, you know? Things like the saturation, making my bum more tanned when it's not, like, that's a kind of factor that if I laid in the sun for however long, or if I just did a fake tan before I took those pictures, in terms of blurring your skin, and I guess it is all still editing, but that's that really. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and I want to just help everyone realise that they are perfect in their own way. There is no such thing as perfect, but you create your own perception of perfection. You know? Please write to me in the comments down below, have you had an experience with this? How does Facetune make you feel? Did you know that this was a thing? Have you used Facetune? What are your thoughts on it? I know it can be a little bit of a touchy subject, but yeah, let's just have a talk about it because it's very natural and normal for our bodies to be the way they are. Your body's your body, it serves you a function. You've only got one of them, you need to look after it and you need to love it because we don't have another body. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, please subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell on because I upload twice a week and you don't want to miss out on an upload. Please give this video a like if you liked it and would like to see more videos like this in the future, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Okay, now to edit a bigger booty on myself. Big booty, big booty.